everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm just starting a new stitch with me today, and I'm getting everything set up before I really get into stitching. So I'm taking everything out of my project bag and laying it all out so I could actually see what I'm working with. This is a stamped kit, as you can see. So the design is already printed on the fabric, which makes it pretty easy to follow as I go along. But before I get too far into stitching, I just want to quickly mention something. This is a kit I bought quite a while ago, before I learned more about how some companies use artwork without permission from the original artists. So because of that, I'm not going to be sharing the brand or where I got it from. And I just want to say, for myself, I'm a lot more mindful now about where I purchase kits from, and I try to make sure they're properly licensed. But for this kit, I'm just focusing on enjoying the stitching and working with what I already have. I am just organizing all the floss because it always comes kind of loosely on the cards, and if I don't fix it now, it's going to turn into a hot mess later. So I just slip it through the card like this and pull it through to keep everything secure. So now that I have this done, I'm ready to begin. So looking over the symbols, this one actually looks pretty clear. I don't see any that are really similar, which is honestly really nice. Sometimes with these kits, the symbols are so close together, they look similar, that I have to keep double checking. But this one seems pretty easy to read. None of the symbols look alike, so that's good. I think I'm going to start with number 15 here, which is, what color is it? It is DMC 898. It's a brown color here. So I'm gonna take out one strand at a time, but it will be 3 total. This is 11 count, so it will take 3 strands. I hope you guys don't mind the long stretches of quiet while I'm stitching. I usually watch Flosstube while I stitch, and a lot of Stitch With Me or Flosstube videos have plenty of chatting going on throughout, but I'm kind of the opposite. I'm definitely more of a quiet stitcher, so there will probably be a lot of calm, quiet stitching in this video. I'm going to start in this corner here and just stitch wherever I see this symbol. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I do mostly cross stitch on unprinted fabric following a paper chart. I prefer to work on kits that are on unprinted fabric, like 14 count, 16 count, 18 count. But I also like to do stamped kits every once in a while, especially in the car when I'm traveling somewhere. It's just easier to do because I don't need a magnifying glass. Not for stamped kits. I remember when I began cross-stitching, I had ordered a few stamped kits, and then I also ordered a few small counted cross-stitch kits, and started that way. I wasn't sure if I was going to like the hobby, but after the first stamped kit that I bought, I decided that I wanted to buy more, and so I did. And I don't have a lot, but I have a few, and so I wanted to just get through them and get them finished, and then, of course, buy more, because why not? But next time I do buy stamped cross-stitch, it will be from someone who are selling licensed, someone who's licensed to sell cross-stitch kits, that they have permission from the artists. I don't even remember where I bought this one. It may have been Amazon. I think I bought most of them from Amazon. And it may have come from China. I have the window opened in my craft room, so you can probably hear cars passing by on the road. It is 8 p.m. and so people are coming home from work. It was a nice warm day today. Perfect temperature too, just the way I like it. And I took the opportunity to work in my garden. So tell me in the comments section, what are you guys stitching? Are you stitching on a printed project like I am, or an unprinted one? I am, for those of you who are following, know that I've been working on a focus piece, Oriental Splendor. I am still working on that one. And I take breaks. Sometimes I'll choose another whip of mine to work on, and and today I just decided, tonight I want a new stamped project to start. And this one's not very big, it's small, so I think I prefer the small stamped projects versus the real big ones. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I tend to start projects faster than I finish them. I started another stamped cross stitch. I don't know when it was. I think it was last year, maybe. It's called Deep Autumn, and something happened to the fabric. I don't know what happened, but I got to about 50% done with it, and I noticed that something was not right. And then I folded it, and the ends did not meet together. So it was warped, and I don't know how that happened. And I put it aside, and I don't think I'm going to work on it anymore because part of it has shrunk. It's really weird. But yeah, I think I'm going to UFO it, and I will still keep the pattern, so in case I do want to stitch it up, I still can on another piece of fabric, so unprinted fabric, obviously. I could do that, or I could just, I don't know how I would fix it. I thought about that, but I don't know. I mean, if I went ahead and stitched the whole thing up, it's gonna, like I said, it's warped on one side. The ends don't match up when you fold it, so I just wish I knew how that happened, so I don't make that, whatever that mistake was, I don't want to do it again, you know. It may have gotten wet, maybe. Maybe moisture got into it somehow, I don't know. But it's a mystery to me. Let me know if you'd like more of these longer stitching hangouts. I was looking at my analytics on my channel and noticed that some of my viewers are watching my other Stitch With Me videos that I'm stitching on printed, stamped cross-stitch kits. So when I noticed that, that's what made me think, oh, well, maybe I should make another Stitch With Me video with my one of my stamped kits, and that's why I chose this one, brought it out, and thought, well, I'll just start this one and see how this video goes. If it's something you guys like to watch, I will make more. But if not, then that's okay. I mean, you know, not a problem. Do you guys ever tell yourself, just one more color and then I'll stop? And then you don't. You keep going. This thread is actually behaving today, which is rare, honestly. I usually get knots by now. I haven't had a knot yet. I am going to try and keep this video under 30 minutes. I don't know where we're at right now, but I like to keep it on the shorter side. I always have a hassle uploading to YouTube. Also, my storage on my phone. I always have this message that pops up that says, you need more storage. You don't have enough storage. If I go past 35, 40 minutes, that message comes up. You know, some days I want to really have a productive craft day, and other days I just want to stitch a few stitches and call it good. I think I'm going to do black next. There's a lot of black to do, so I don't have to keep changing colors. There's all the yellow squares are the black thread. I feel like stitching is one of those hobbies where time just disappears. You get so into it that before you know it, 3 hours has just flown by. think I'm going to wrap up this stitching session here. I want to thank you guys for spending time with me while I stitch. I hope you got some relaxing stitching done too. I'll see you in the next Stitch With Me video. Have a great day. Bye.